Hello! What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you've had a good start to your week. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm big chillin' today. I'm excited to just kind of kick it. Normally we do these Animal Crossing streams like in the middle of the week, but I kind of wanted to do it today just because, you know, it's been a couple days. I feel like I usually like to do these like chatting type streams when I've had a bit of time to, like, I don't know, touch grass, do other stuff, and then come back. What's up, Semi? How's it going? But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Animal Crossing today, just nice and chill. Looks like it is raining in the game currently. When was it raining outside? I don't think it wasn't raining outside earlier. Maybe, I don't know, it rained yesterday. I wonder how it like decides. It's probably just on like a random clock, but it would be cool if they like had like a server for each region where it would like base the weather on like an actual climate. Because they have like the actual times based on your system time and stuff like that too. I feel like that'd be cool. But anyway, today we are racking up more debt. Oh my god, it's Isabel. Wait, I didn't even know Isabel was like on this island. Is this new? Seasonal topic, okay. Summer shells, okay. Okay. Some fun summer memories, okay, cool. A shell wreath, that's cool. Cool. Perfect weather for going to the beach, yes, pouring rain. Wonderful. Hi, what's up? I gotta check the mailbox. My phone is ringing. What's up? Harvey? Oh my god, I remember that guy. Calling on the phone part of your phone. I know it's out of the blue and everything, but I like might need kind of a favor. Oh no. Okay. Got some real sweet folks here who want some special photos made. I could use an extra paw if that's okay. Yo, is my frame rate tripping again? Am I the only one noticing that on the stream? Here, let me try something. Maybe that'll help. Maybe. Okay. You have hands, don't you? You could bring those too. Okay, what am I bringing? Ramble your way to Photopia and help a shutter dog out. I will fill you in when you get here. Go to the airport, let you know you want to go to Harv's Island. Okay. What, so I'm going as a photographer or something now? Photographer arc? It's kind of cool. What do we got? Nook Ink. We got a gift. Kiki. Oh, Kiki gave me a gift. Wait, that's so sweet. And then Happy Home Academy. Oh, I got a gift from Happy Home Academy twice. Sweet. I love presents. Alright, what do we got? We got an amp. Like a guitar amp? HHA pennant. Okay, that's Happy Home Academy, I think. A Nook Miles ticket. That's cool. Practical. And a rock guitar. Oh, damn! They just set me up with a whole ass electric guitar setup. That's kind of insane. Yo. Just a whole electric guitar and the amp? I mean, I'll take that. That's dope. Oh. Move. Wait, I have it upstairs or something? Oh, right, we did the renovation last time. Dude, I didn't realize this was already done. I have a whole extra room. Wait, this is sick. Oh, my sewing machine. This is gonna be the weirdest, like, amalgamation of, like, decorative items to ever exist. We're gonna have the rock guitar. Oh, wait, it made a noise. Oh, you can play it. Wait. That's so fire. Boop. And then what if I put the amp down? Does the amp actually do anything? Oh, it's pink. Oh, I love that. I don't think the amp does anything. Yo, he's shredded. What a banger song. That's so fire. I didn't think I'd actually be able to play the guitar. Okay, and what is a pennant? Oh, it goes on the wall. Up here? Ah, okay, that's kind of cool. I like it. Sweet. Pimping out the crib, I like it. Now the downside of this is that I don't remember how much, but I know that we got hella debt for doing that. Hello. What's up, Bo? Where have you been for the last 1 week? Everyone's been worried? I just disappear for a week at a time, don't worry about it. Okay, they said something about summer shells. I want to see if I can pick up some of those. Let me see. It's just a regular shell. It's a sand dollar. Oh, I can like hover over and see. I see. Where are the summer shells at? I'm on the beach. Whoa! Oh man, I've never seen one of those before, but I just scared it away by accident. Did I just see another bug in a tree? I saw there was a little red thing just now. Oh, I don't even have a bug net, bro. Bro, it don't even matter. I don't even have a bug net right now. Nice animals, thank you, sir. I picked up a lost item. Oh. Money tree! Oh, that's epic. Give me my bag. Boom. And a money spot. Yo, who lives here? They got like some magic good luck right beside their house. Let me see. Alright, how do I plant money again? I think I have to go here. 10,000 bells. And then we bury it, right? Yeah, okay. And we'll have a money tree next time. Good evening, Salt. What's up? Everybody chilling. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I didn't really get to speak with everyone that much over the weekend because I wasn't feeling very well on Saturday. You know, I had a really bad headache and I was just kind of tired. So I was like, I'm gonna not come to the Elden Ring stream. And then, you know, Sunday, I got a quick little chatting with you guys because of my new cover, which you should totally listen to if you didn't already. But yeah. But, you know, I didn't get to... Oh, wait, I can just steal their furniture if I want now? That's crazy. I'm not going to. That would be messed up. I could just take the furniture that I had to put out for them to move in and just fucking steal it all. That's insane. But yeah, as you guys may have seen, because I was putting it in the Discord, I was dog sitting for my friend. They had a little puppy, and it was very cute. It was a very fun little time. Although I don't think I could ever own a dog, to be honest. I know that it's like more like effort because she was a puppy, But it was like too much for me, bro. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even go to the bathroom without her like getting upset because I wasn't there with her anymore. It was kind of cute, but I felt so bad. I'm like, bro, I gotta pee. Like, what do you want me to do? But yeah, she is a very cute dog. I got a couple pictures of her sleeping that I put in the Discord. There's just this one where she's like sprawled out on the ground, like absolutely KO'd. It was very funny. I dog sat her for about 6 hours yesterday, and almost all of that 6 hours was spent like she would sleep, then I would take her out to use the bathroom, and then we'd come back and she'd play for like 20 minutes and then go to sleep again. Also, oh my god, new shop. Oh, dude, that's a whole real cash register on the right there. Look, it's even got like the LEDs. This is a beautiful little store, and they got new little outfits. Look, they got aprons with the button-up shirts and the little... I love the little hats. Their little hats are so precious. I love that the hat is smaller than their ears. Yes, of course. I would always shop here with you guys. What are you selling here? We have a dish set. Kitchen dishwasher. 9,000 bells. Bro, do I look like I'm made of money? Okay, what else you got? Scale? Digital scale. 930 bells. That's more affordable. But I don't need to know how much I weigh. I'm okay. I don't even have to eat food in this world, so it's fine. And then laundry machine? Deluxe washer. 76,000 bells! What the hell kind of designer brand fucking laundry machine charging me 76,000 bells? Hell nah. Y'all are bugging, bro. What happened to selling affordable merchandise here? What happened? This is not the Nook's Cranny that I know and love. Man. I'm gonna have to do something about that, to be honest. I think we're gonna have to demolish their store. Yeah, they're trying to run my pockets dry. And I sell them all of my stuff for 2,500 bells. You know what though? I can kind of relate. I can actually kind of relate to what they had to do right there. Because I remember back when I used to work at my old retail job, we sold some expensive stuff there. Like, let me tell you, like everything was imports from usually Japan, but also they were upcharged. Like there was a very heavy premium on a lot of our products. And you know, as a sales associate or whatever, you kind of just gotta walk around and try to like, you know, at least like put the idea in people's mind, you know, plant the seed kind of, right? And I remember we used to have these plushies that everybody would freak out about because we had these big Sanrio plushies that were like 200, 250 Canadian dollars a lot of the time. So they're really expensive, like stupid money for a plushie, you know what I mean? But you would be surprised. A lot of people would buy them, actually. And as a sales associate, you know, people will come out and they'll ask you questions about it, and you have to just be like, "Oh, you're interested in that? Yeah. So it's like $200." Like, you try to say it in a way that they won't laugh you out of the room, but also it's so expensive that you kind of can't. Like, some people will just laugh you out of the room, and you just have to deal with it. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, you know, it's not really your fault either. Like, it just is what it is. What's up, Tom Nook? Can you even call this a tent anymore? There's like a whole little like city hall you got going here, Tom. Oh, yeah, I'm building. Yes, of course, he corrected himself. Another topic. New support staff for a new building, so Isabel is here to take good care of us. I'm happy to see Isabel back. I like Isabel. Hello. Yeah. Mr. Nook? You don't have to be that formal about his name. I don't care if he's your boss. Call him Tom. Cool. Cool to see Isabel back. Anything related to homes or other construction issues, Isabel will help with general island matters and resident support. Sit at the appropriate counter when you need help. We'll rush over in 2 swishes of a raccoon's tail. Introduce you to some new services. Okay. Okay, yap, yap, yap. What's up? Okay, so Tom Nook's gonna ask me for another unpaid favor, probably. And because I'm a pushover, I'm probably gonna take it. Hello, Isabel. I have a lost item here. Yes, I do. It's exciting. That face. I love that face. The eyes. That is very cute. Discuss a resident, change the island flag, change the island tune. Oh, this is cool. Wait, there's customizable stuff. What is the island tune? Doesn't it just play like the soundtrack normally? Is it that missing? Switch capture? Yeah, I noticed that. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think what it comes down to, and I can explain this too. My OBS actually is not dropping a single frame. What it is that my Switch capture card is fighting for its damn life right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I will put a picture in the Discord later. I think I have to buy a new capture card, chat, which is kind of annoying. I've been having a lot of my old equipment sort of start to meet its lifespan recently, which is not great. But that capture card has, I think what probably happened is the insulation in my computer was really bad because I hadn't cleaned it for a very long time, and it's better now, but it was really hot, and I think part of it was just the USB slot that I had it in too maybe was bad, but the USB itself is like crooked, like it's literally warped sideways a bit from the capture card itself. And normally I get like audio bugs, like I'm playing my desktop audio through to OBS right now for the game audio, because it actually starts like making static noises if I just pick the capture card like straight on OBS. I don't know why there's a difference there, but basically the capture card is kind of cooked, bro. Look, this capture card is old, bro. I've had this thing for like 4 years, something in that vicinity. 4.5 years, I think, and it's a cam link. Like, it's one of the cheapest Switch capture cards you can buy. It's still good. Like, Elgato products are great. I'm impressed it lasted so long, but also, you know, it is what it is. Computer fried it, probably. That's my best guess. I'll put a picture in the Discord like after stream. But yeah, I probably gotta get a new capture card. I wonder if I'm gonna get another cam link or if I'll get a different one. I gotta check the market out now, because there might be more like other brands, because back in the day it was basically only Elgato had like the actual good ones that people respected. So I'm kind of curious if any other brands have kind of stepped into the market for Switch capture cards. Let me see. I've never noticed that we had an island tune. It's a classic, but there's always room for change and improvement. Maybe it only just started when we got the new building. What is this? Oh, this is our current one? What is that goofy ass laugh? What is that goofy little laugh, bro? They snuck that shit in there. Yo. HD 60S for you. Oh, that's like a 2-step up from that's like 2 steps up from the cam link, isn't it? That one is like one of the nice ones. I thought about getting it, but it was a little expensive, so I didn't back in the day. Let's make it like a scale. Okay. How do I make goofy noises? What if I just make it laugh a bunch at the end? Can recommend it even today. It's not going to be too pricey. How much is the HD60S? I mean, I guess it'll be like a little bit different because it'll be like UK, but still. I have like the pound conversion decently in my head. Just spam the fucking laughs. We're trying to laugh at the end. That's kind of funny. I'm just gonna be walking around the island and hear the fucking giggling playing and just gonna hear the fucking little goofy laugh. Evie, what's up? Having trouble with another resident? Yeah. You'll intervene. No problem warning folks who use foul language or dress inappropriately. That could never be me. Oh, it's like Evie. Nice. I love Evie. Do you still need my help? Yes, I'm just curious what it is. Which resident has been troubling you? None of them. None of them at all have been troubling me, in fact. I'm kind of curious what the options are, though. 160 pounds. Oh, it's out of production. Ah. HD60X, 160 pounds? Yeah, that's too much for me. I'd rather not pay that much. I just get it. It can't only last me like 4 years, bro. It's good enough value, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I could get a better one, though. I could try and like buy secondhand, maybe, but I don't know if I want to buy secondhand. It's gonna turf them out? I guess I'm finding out. So this is like how you kick an NPC out that you don't want. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, you don't like confrontation? Don't worry about it. I'm just playing with you. Oh, can I change the island flag? What's the island flag? I want it to be the same design as the one on my shirt. Yes. The Twi flag, come on. Why would it play that chord if you're gonna say it's perfect in every way? I love her like little like pawn face though. Do your hair have stars? Yeah, it does. It's like you know, the whole like theme of my design is like twilight, like a twilight sky kinda. So I got like the little stars in my hair. You know, it's kind of lore accurate to my real life too. Cause I got made fun of in high school for having a bunch of dandruff in my hair, and if you like rub my head, it would be like a snow globe, and a bunch of like white stuff would fall. All my like skin would fall off. So it's like I got little stars in my head in real life too. Yeah. I mean, I actually do still have that problem, but my friends used to tease me about it back in high school. I found out now it's because I have dermatitis, I think. I didn't know that at the time, but I got psoriasis and dermatitis, bro. My skin hates me. It's just trying to get off of my body as fast as possible. Alright, let's see what Tom Nook wants. Sorry to burst your bubble, you aren't gonna get the laugh track? No, it's random, it's not the goofy laugh? Oh, I'm so disappointed. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have we're just gonna have a regular fucking B flat scale just into complete randomness for 8 notes. Okay. Yes, I have a new room. I put my guitar in there. It's the music room featuring sewing kit for no apparent reason. Oh, 348,000 bells. Oh my god. Can I sell you one of my kidneys? Would that be enough? Why are you looking so happy, Tom Nook? You know I don't have that money right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. To sew together the... Yeah, of course, exactly. Okay, let me craft Can I make a workbench at my house? Oh, wait, the summer shell is so pretty. Oh my god, it's blue. I love that. Okay, cool. So I could start trying to hoard shells. How do I make my own workbench crafting station? That is a thing, right? I think. Oh, here. What am I missing? Hardwood. Man. Okay, I'll have to go get some hardwood. Slime fox? That's cool. I feel like slime designs are always pretty interesting. There's a lot of like directions you can kind of go with it. I'll mess with it. I'm gonna make a simple axe too, because I don't want to actually cut down my trees. I just want to get the wood. I guess what we'll do is we'll make the rounds of collecting my fruit first, so that I can make sure that if I get wasp nests, I can actually have my bug net ready. Because I don't like getting stung. Although it tends to happen a lot on these streams, to be honest. And then we'll get the wood. Oh, locust. Bah. No! Come back here. Oh, he's gone. He is gone. Rip. Alright. I wonder if there's gonna be like a lot of new like animals to catch here, just because I haven't played in like 2 weeks. Maybe like progress unlocked more stuff for me. But yeah, I had a fun time dog sitting for my friend yesterday. I actually hung out with my friend right before stream today. I was playing Smash with him and Mario Kart, starting to slowly unlock some of the Mario Kart stuff back, so that when I play on stream, I can actually have like decent customization on stuff, you know, run like a decent build. We gotta do like a Mario Kart stream and a Smash stream and all that. I think what we'll do, I think next week on like Friday, we'll do a game night stream. We'll do like Mario Kart and Smash and stuff on stream where you guys can like come and play with me. I think that'd be fun. I'll iron it out in the Discord, probably either Friday or Saturday. Wait, I think I actually am not even streaming next week Friday, right? Yeah, I'm not streaming next week Friday, so it'd have to be like Saturday, I guess. Or it could be Sunday too. I'll have to figure it out. I'll definitely post it in the Discord in advance, but for now though, I started I opened up a little Pixelmon server in the Discord for Minecraft. It's like a little Pokemon mod I was playing with my friend. I doubt that we're gonna keep the server up for long. Probably only even like a few days if I'm being completely honest, but I was playing a bit with my friend. It was fun. It was cool to kind of have that throwback, because I used to play it a lot when I was a kid, so it was kind of cool to hop on there and just mess around. I learned that Minecraft has a honey block, and it sounds like good mac and cheese, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying when you fucking jump on it. We have the stupidest little house on that server. It is so dumb. But it was kind of fun. I don't tend to like play Minecraft much, but it always has like a special spot in my heart. Also, oh my god, when did Wendy get this fabulous hat? Hello. Yes, it has been ages. What's up, Wendy? Were you seeing a show or something? Even though your fave pop star is right here on this island? That's so cute. Just don't forget to hang with me sometimes. Aww. That is wholesome. I love Wendy. What an absolute queen. Oh! It's the beetle that we missed from last time. Bah! What is that? Yes! I caught a drone beetle! Shouldn't you have more propeller? He doesn't have any propellers. I don't know why he's a drone beetle. But I mean, that's pretty cool. You guys ever had a drone before? You've ever used one? I always thought drones are like so sick, but I haven't really like, I haven't even seen them recently, to be honest. I know like they get used for like production and like camera work and stuff, but I feel like they were really trendy a couple years ago, a few years ago, but like I haven't really seen people using drones anymore. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but get him. There we go. But I feel like drones were a lot bigger when they kind of when the technology was new, you know what I mean? I haven't really seen anybody talk about drones in a minute. Oh, my inventory is mega full. I have no space. Guess we gotta go offload some of this stuff. Oh, there's a snail. I love snails. What do I drop? 2 weeds. I don't need 2 weeds. Probably too expensive now. I feel like if anything, the price would come down on some of the cheaper stuff now that the technology's not new, but maybe. I feel like they'll, yeah, I definitely do feel like they were like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that where like it was trendy and then it kind of fell off. Like, you guys remember those like hoverboard things that you would see like some kids riding on, where it just has the 2 wheels and you can like lean to make it drive? I feel like there was hella people riding those before, but not anymore. I feel like they went away. Discord, wait, oh my god, the Discord, it does kind of look like a drone. I always thought it was like a controller, the like Discord logo. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, I feel like you still see them every now and then, but it's like so rare now. I don't see them that much. One of my friends recently got one of those electric scooters that it has like a little engine on it or whatever. That thing goes fast, dude. I think it has a top speed of like 30 kilometers an hour or something. Like that thing can move, bro. It's a whole vehicle. For real, but I tried to ride it and I was absolutely horrible. I just don't have the balance for it, to be honest. But it's cool though. I think stuff like that is kind of interesting to see people trying out like smaller vehicles and stuff. Although I wish we actually had enough bike lanes that it was like more accessible to do stuff like that, you know what I mean? There are some cities that just have like such insane bike lanes and like just optimization for stuff like that. But you look at like most of North America, it feels like if you're not like in a car or like transit or whatever, it's just like so unoptimal to get around. It's so annoying. I still mostly just walk places though. I like walking. It's inflation, yeah, I mean inflation is really bad, that's true. Definitely could be. Even if the like, even if it's not a price increase, it could be like a relative increase. Just 'cause I feel like people aren't making as much money now. Maybe. I could just be talking out of my ass though. But yeah, I don't have to deal with that though. My job in Animal Crossing is to walk around and pick oranges off of the trees and sell them. Pay off my house. That's how you know this is a real unrealistic game. I can pay off my house by picking fruit. Can't even pay off your house doing like anything in real life anymore, man. B Jaden, what's up? Yeah, if only, right? Right. Honestly, I've kind of mentally accepted that I don't think I'm ever gonna have a house. I feel like straight up, I will probably never own a house in my life. Yeah, I'm aware that my game is laggy. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I think my capture card is cooked. I gotta buy a new one, bro. I gotta buy a new capture card. Because my current one, like the USB is like warped. It's like sideways. The audio is like buggy sometimes. Could rob a bank? I mean, see, that's a great strategy until you get caught. That's a wonderful strat, but like, how are you gonna pull it off though? I'm kind of just trying to chill on my own island for right now. I might do some like viewer stuff another day, but for now I'm just kind of, you know, taking the chance to just kind of like chill. Thank you though. Tom Nook is the least evil businessman ever. I mean, you say that, but he also keeps asking me to do work for him and not paying me adequately. Like, he had me furnish 3 houses and pick out like the landscaping for all of it, and he paid me with like wooden fence, bro. He gave me like 50 fence pickets. How is that not evil business practice? That is and then he has the audacity to charge me 350,000 bells to pay off my house. Yeah, but that's because I work in the food industry in this game, if you really think about it. And everybody knows that food is where the money is at right now. Everybody knows that food is where the big money is at after Big Rona. You gotta get in on that. He did give Timmy and Tommy a home, but you know who collected the resources to build that home? Me. I'd be doing all of this work. Where's my payroll, bro? Where's my payroll from Tom Nook? That's what I'm saying. Is they make you construct everything. Except for your own house, oddly enough. You don't do any construction for your own house. You just pay for it. The lore, I cannot believe that. I refuse to believe that Timmy and Tommy are not his children. Have you seen them? It's a spitting image. They're like him, but actually cute. Okay, Tom Nook is kind of cute too, in like a goofy, like dork father figure type way. Hello, Timmy and Tommy. I disagree. I don't think they're adopted. Respectfully, too bad. I'm rewriting their lore. I don't care. But yeah. I don't know. I can't imagine that. Besides, who cares? Family is family. Let me see what I got up here. Do I have any more fruit up top? I feel like I don't. Oh wait, do these ones give me like hardwood like reliably? Because I needed hardwood. I almost forgot. Nope, it is completely random, just like before. Just like all the other trees. You know what else is coming up? Father's Day coming up soon. I don't normally do much for Father's Day, but I'm thinking, I've been in like a baking mood recently. I haven't done any baking in a while. And I really want to make a recipe for something I used to eat as a kid. Because we used to be able to find this in the grocery store as a kid, but they got rid of it. Like, you can't find it anymore. It was called, I think the brand was called, like, Just Carrot. No, isn't Father's Day next week? Am I tripping? Father's Day gotta be next week. Father's Day 2024. June 16th. Don't gaslight me. It's next week. Yeah, yeah. But it was called Just Carrots, and it's basically, it's like carrot cake, but there's none of that like cream cheese icing that's like super sweet. It's just like a carrot loaf kinda. And I used to love eating that. We used to love, me and my dad, we would just absolutely tank those when I was a kid. They were so good. And now you can't buy them anymore, so I wanna like make a recipe for that. It's the same date internationally? I forgot. Oh, is it like different in different parts of the world? Maybe it is. I have no idea. Here in North America, it is next Sunday, right? June 16th, I think, is Sunday. Well, today is Monday, so yeah, it's Sunday. But yeah, I wanna learn to make that. Sounds like a fun stream. Oh, I wish I could do the baking stream, dude. I really want to do a baking stream, but the problem is, I live with like 3 people, so I wouldn't be able to like reliably like block out the kitchen and not have other people getting on my stream and stuff. And also like, my kitchen is really small, so it would be very hard to set up. I would also have to figure out how to stream from not at my PC, but maybe at some point I could set up like a mixing bowl in my room and like do the not like all of the stuff that doesn't involve the oven, like a no bake or something. Because I've never tried. Have you guys ever seen those like no bake cakes and stuff like that? I think that's kind of cool. I've never tried it, but it seems pretty like interesting to me to like be able to make stuff like that you don't actually have to cook. And I could do that hypothetically. I think you have to put those in the fridge, mind you, but I mean, I could just like get up and put it in the fridge and then wait. There's AI VTuber, there's a lot of them. I assume you're probably talking about Neurosama, but like I remember Mother was one that was like kind of picking up a little bit. I liked her voice. She had a cool voice. But yeah, like AI VTubers and stuff. They're kind of interesting. Do I have anything else I need to craft yet? I don't think so. Just make tiramisu at that point? That's kind of valid. Yeah, you could. You could just do tiramisu. Neuro is unhinged? That's how you be a VTuber. You have to be unhinged. What kind of VTuber has the hinges on? You think anybody who has the desire to shill out money to have a little anime avatar to represent themselves has the hinges on in the upstairs? I don't know. I mean, she's an AI, so says out-of-pocket stuff, but there's definitely crazier. Oh my god, Biff is wearing a raincoat? Look at his little rain hat! Wait, that's so cute! Hello, Biff. You kind of ghosted on me? My bad, fam. I just wasn't around. You wonder how ghosts get ripped? Do you think they do deadlifts? I don't think that their hands can pick up the dumbbells anymore, bro. I think you're gonna have to stop lifting if you ever become a ghost. Why does a hippo wear a raincoat? I don't know. Cause why does a hippo speak? He's a very advanced hippo. Look at him. He deadlifts. I bet he deadlifts more than anybody in this chat, me included. I actually have no idea what my deadlift would be. It'd probably be terrible because I don't really work out. Deadlift? Oh, true. Wait, I didn't even pick that up. That's bars. Yeah, they do literally deadlift. Every exercise a deadlift when you're a ghost, I suppose. But the problem is, what can you lift though? Like, wouldn't the objects like fall through your hands? Do you even have hands as a ghost? I don't know. It depends. I suppose, yeah, they're like floating. True, true. Poltergeist, yeah. I was thinking about that too. Yeah, if you're like a poltergeist, you could do that. Okay, I wanted to make... Oh my god, they're like... I forgot that they walk up to you. Look, the little feet. Wait, do they have toe beans? I swear I just seen toe beans on the bottom of their feet. Hold on, wait, let me make them run up the stairs again. They do have little toe beans. Oh my god, that's so adorable. They have little toe beans. The attention to detail. I love that. That is amazing. Soul healing, thank you. I don't even have anything to sell. I just came to see the toe beans. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, thank you guys for all the support that you had and all the kind words for my most recent cover. You know, I was working I was working really hard on that, so I was really glad that people liked it. I was also really glad that people liked the MV, because this is my first time ever trying to make a proper music video for a cover. So to see like so many people be like really perceptive of the music video, it made me very happy. Because there were, you know, I think overall I'm pretty happy with how it came out, but there was definitely some parts that felt kind of scuffed to me when I made it. So I'm very glad that you guys enjoyed it. I'm kind of excited now. I can sort of redirect my attention to trying to sort of finish up my EP. I've basically got everything that I'm waiting on for my EP is like pretty much all done. It's mostly like the ball is kind of in my court now to get things done. So I'm kind of excited. Yo, Evie, I'm gonna time you out for a few minutes just because you're like doing a lot of like very off-topic chatting. It's no shade at all, but just please respect. You know, I have like chat rules and stuff to try and not have too much like random off-topic messaging in the chat. Thank you though. I'm glad you like Neuro, but you know we're just chilling right now, you know. Oh, I got 2 in a row. Wait, what did I even do? Oh, for the flag and the music. I haven't heard the theme yet. Wait, I want to see if I can catch the new island theme in person. What if I walk over there? Can I hear it if I go up to resident services? I don't hear it. Oh, maybe the music box? No, this is group stretching. I don't want to do group stretching. All right. Oh, I need to find whoever has that lost item, because I have this like random lost item we picked up on the ground. I need to return that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get some recording done tomorrow maybe, for the EP stuff. I think I already have 2 of my songs recorded, although I was gonna re-record one though. But I want to try and get a timeline because I've been holding on to the cover art for the EP for like 2 months, I think, and it's so clean. I have to be patient, but I also can't wait to show you guys. It's so good. It's an artist I've never worked with before, but it came out so clean. I'm very excited. Maybe this belongs to Kiki. Hello, Kiki. What are you making? Oh, I hear it. Guys, do you hear that? I heard the island tune. Doing paper crafts, but it was starting to get boring. What are you up to? Crafting a floral swag. A floral swag? What is a swag? I want to know what a swag is. Yes, I would love to know how to make a floral swag. Do a stream without any plans? I mean, I already do most of my streams with very loose planning. I just kind of like pick an activity and then rock with it, you know what I mean? I like to have like something as like a consistent theme. It could be fun to do like just like a free chatting stream, but I don't know. I'll probably do it at some point, but I also just like having like a game or something, some sort of like activity. I've always been that kind of person, you know. I'm the guy in the friend group who will like get all of the people together. I'll be like, all right, you guys want to do like X game or like X thing? Let's hang out, do whatever. You know, it's been games, it's been badminton, it's been like just like going out for food, whatever. I'm always like the organizer friend. I like to get people together for like a thing, you know what I mean? Because I like experiences. That's something that I like value a lot socially, I guess. Also, yeah, I need floral swag. That is fire. I need to know what floral swag is. Oh, Mira's out somewhere? Okay. Let me check out the crafting recipe for floral swag first so that we can start getting ready to get my swag on. Okay, how do I make a floral swag? Let me see. Oh, it's like a bouquet, but upside. Is the swag part that it's upside down? 10. Oh, I have enough weeds. Yeah, let me go to my storage. Wait, I have 10 weed. I have way more than 10 weeds. I've been collecting weed for my whole life. That sounded wrong. Wait. I've been collecting weeds for my whole life. Let me clarify. Let me clarify for the people. All right, let me get my floral swag. No, I've never had the weeds. I might have talked about it in like my Hades stream a while ago, but when I met my mom's like old friend, like that really cool old like Indian lady, I remember she was after she gave us shots. And she, you know, I said like I don't normally like drink, and she was like, you smoke, like do you like smoke pot? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, you're like such a good child. I tried everything. I'm like, okay. She was unhinged. It was funny. Let me see. How do I put my floral swag on the wall? Kind of matches. I have like floral print on my wall anyway. Okay, wait. Let me. I want to get it on the right side of the door frame. Yeah, I mean, of course, I like having those sort of like impromptu like hang out with my friends too. I'm also very much like the type of person to just DM my homies like, yo. I'll just DM them, yo, and if they respond, I'm like, you busy? Nah. And then we just call and just do whatever. But it's also fun to like, especially with stream. I always like to have an idea of like some sort of background activity for stream. Because a lot of it is just me yapping out of my ass anyway, but at the very least, it gives me something to talk about all the time, you know? Although I do tend to just kind of talk about whatever. It's more fun that way. There we go, we got our floral swag on the left now. Beautiful. Swagged out the crib. Okay, we need to find Mira, because I'm pretty sure this lost item, it only makes sense for it to be hers. I have no idea where she's at, but my best guess is gonna be left side of the island. Boop. There's like new weeds sprouting back up. Is it because it's raining? Money tree! I have another one? Oh, I'm balling, bro. Dude, I can't believe there was 2 money trees from last time. That's so epic. Chat, we're like already 1/4 of the way to paying off my house debt. I wonder how many upgrades it's gonna take until Tom Nook is like, alright, you maxed out your house. I have no more debt to pay you. You wanna buy a second house? Can you get a second house in this game? I feel like you probably can. We need to get a summer shell. It does, yeah. Well, you gotta plant the money to get the money trees, but... Venus cones, okay. Oh, there's hella weeds on this side. I must have just not picked this area. Dude, they're everywhere. This fucking little jungle over on this side of the cliff. Let me start weed picking. I have a different rant for you guys. I've been wanting to play competitive Pokemon a bit again recently, but I can't be asked to play through not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet again. It's not like, for a Pokemon game, it's not that long, but I mean, it's still like 20 hours of game. I'm like so lazy. I like don't want to rebeat the game, but I also want to be able to like do like a stream of like me playing like ranked ladder or something. I feel like it would be fun. What else I miss? Okay, I definitely can't see myself like playing one again in the near future. But there's like a type of competition for competitive Pokemon that I used to do that I kind of miss. It was really fun. They're called draft leagues, and I mean it's kind of like if you think about like a sports draft league where you know you'll like draft players to your team and then everybody kind of plays each other. It's kind of like that. So you would tier list all the Pokemon in the game that would be like available to use in the league. So you'd have like your A tiers, your B tiers, your C tiers, your garbage trash tiers, right? And then you would draft like 10 or 12 Pokemon usually onto your team. And every week, because Pokemon battles are 6, like you bring 6 Pokemon to a battle, you would like prepare what you think the best 6 of your like 10 or 12 are against your opponent's potential 12, right? So you have like 12 that you could hypothetically bring, and you like prep out your best matchup every week and then like meet and play. And I always loved like the team building aspect of Pokemon. I think like trying different strategies and stuff was really fun. So I kind of miss it. It was a really like fun way to just sort of like compete in the game without we're in like my favorite like part of the game maybe, you know. But I feel like the kind of the art of team building and stuff like that, it's not dead, but it's different now. Cuz all the official tournaments now, they changed the rule set to where it's open team sheet, so you can see what moves and like what moves your opponent has and their items and stuff when you're in a tournament. So you have almost all the info about your opponent's team. Yeah, no, competitive Pokemon is big. I think it's almost about time of year for Worlds, maybe like another month or two. I know it's coming soon. They just did the North American International Championships this weekend. I was watching it while I was dog sitting. I was watching the finals yesterday, and it was good actually. It was good. It was a good final. It went 3 games. It was close. But you know, now it's like all open team sheets, which is good for the record. It is a good competitive change. But there's like a lost art of the cheese, because back in the day, and how it is in the ranked ladder, is that you can only see what Pokemon your opponent has. You don't know their moves, you don't know their items, you don't know whatever, right? So you could like run a move that is like uncommon, or a Pokemon that like people don't have experience against, and it would just be that much scarier because you're like, oh my god, I have no idea what this thing is about to click. Right? You just run something totally random off the wall that is like good, or like just even like a regular Pokemon, but you like add a move that is like not common but is like good into like a specific like common thing. Like maybe there's one of the new legendaries that's really popular is Psychic and Ghost type, right? So it's 4 times weak to Dark and Ghost. So you could like you could like add a Dark or a Ghost type move onto a Pokemon that doesn't normally run it, and be able to like maybe even just kill it like in one shot, which would swing the game super hard. You know, stuff like that, like little sneaky moves. I think it's fun. It's a little like silly way to play the game. It's not always optimal to do that, but it is funny though. It's very funny when it works. Pokemon World Cup is crazy. It is. I don't play official tournaments really because, well, one thing is that you kind of have to compete under your legal name, which I'm not a huge fan of. But also, you have to like travel. You know what I mean? Like people literally fly across like not even just a country. Like people will literally fly across the world to compete in the tournaments. You want to meet people who got money, bro? Look at the actual like top competitive players, because they are literally financing like usually probably like 10 flights a year maybe. Like they are all over the place, bro. They travel like crazy. People don't understand. Like there's locals, there's online tournaments, but they don't award very many points. Usually you got to go to the regional events and the like international championships and stuff like that. It is expensive, yo. What is the prize pool? It's pretty high. I have to check. Okay, let me check. Let me check Pokemon NAIC prize pool. NAIC is what's it called? North American International Championships. That's what I'm trying to check. Okay. For the video game international championship prizes, in the international championships, first place $15,000 US, second place 10,000, top 4 7,000, top 8 5,000, top 16 3,000, top 32 2,000. So there's a pretty big prize pool. And there's 4 of these events a year. There's the North American, Latin American, European, and Oceania International Championships. And that's for the Masters division, so 16 and up. And then if you're under that, you can still actually, like, even the younger kids, you can win up to $5,000, which is cool. And then let me see regionals. What are the prize pools for regionals? I know it's lower. Pokemon VGC regionals prize pool. I didn't actually realize it was that high. It's higher than I thought it was. But you know, usually these in-person events, they have, like, nowadays, oftentimes, like, close to 1,000 participants. Like, you'll get at least like 600 players usually. Let me see. Where's the prize pools? Here we go. First place, oh, that's the World Championship. First place at Worlds is 30K, which is a lot. I don't know where the regional prize pools are. They do have prize pools, like it's gonna be a few thousand, but I'm not sure how much it is. But yeah, if you win Worlds, you get 30K. Yeah, no, it's big. It's big, I'm telling you. You can like fully pay off your event if you win. But you gotta understand, it's really hard as well. Like, Pokemon tournaments are long. Like, people don't understand just how deep of a time sink it is to play in a Pokemon tournament. Oh wait. Is this yours, Mira? Not yours. This would, okay, you know what? Wendy would definitely drop something. That's a good shout. Thank you, Mira. Sorry, I got distracted. When you're playing a Pokemon tournament, every round is usually about an hour long. And the events start early in the morning, like usually like probably 9 a.m.-ish. I think is what it was. It's been a while since I've really like been to any stuff like that. I don't remember exactly, but so you'll do that, and now because the tournaments are so big, you'll play 9 Swiss rounds. So the way that Swiss rounds work is you'll always play somebody with your record. So if you're 2-0, you'll play somebody who's 2-0. If you're 5-0, you'll play somebody who's 5-0. So as you go up the day, your opponents will scale with you, hypothetically, right? You'll keep playing better and better people, and you have to finish the first day with a 7-2 or better record. You have to play 9 rounds and win 7 of them. That's just to get into day 2. Then, in day 2, you play another like 5 Swiss rounds, and you have to make top 8. You have to make it into the top 8 of the tournament, and then you play a single elimination bracket for the tournament, right? So to get all the way up there, you have to end the day usually 12-3 or better. You have to have a 75% win rate in a pool of players that scales up and up in performance with you as you go. So it's very competitive. It's really hard. And Pokemon has some luck-based things in the game too, so it's very likely you'll lose at least 1 round to getting bad luck, right? Stuff like that. It's a real tough thing, you know? Oh, it's a comic book? That is so Wendy to drop. That's so Wendy. A reward? Is that a shirt? Camo tee? Oh, camo's kind of ugly, but thank you, Wendy. I appreciate the thought. Here, I'll try it on just for you. You know what? It's actually not bad. I was expecting that to be uglier. But it's kind of fitting for a rainy day. Being said, I have to rep my own drip. So I have to put my own shirt back on. But I appreciate the camo tee. Very cool, Wendy. Thank you. It's the highest prize pool ever, like Fortnite or Dota 2. Oh, what was it, man? Was it not League? Maybe it was Dota 2. I'm trying to think. What is the highest esports prize pool ever? What was the biggest esports prize? The International 2021. What game was that? It's 40 million. Oh my god. That is insane money. Okay, it was a Dota 2. Yeah, it was Dota 2. 40 mil prize pool. Oh my god, that's insane. That is like incomprehensible amounts of money. I mean, obviously it's not winner takes all, right? But you know, and also that's the other thing too, is those like team-based esports, right? You gotta split your winnings at least 5 ways, but I think you split it more than 5 because there's a coach too, right? I would imagine the coach gets some of the money. Still not worth it for playing Dota 2 is crazy. Yo. I've never played Dota, but Dota is it's a MOBA game, right? I'm pretty sure it's MOBA, right? And if that's the case, 100% agree. Dude, playing MOBAs and trying to actually win is so frustrating. It's the same thing as playing shooters like Val and Counter-Strike and stuff like that. No, not mobile. MOBA. M-O-B-A. Like, multiplayer online battle arena, I think is what it stands for. But games like League of Legends, where it's like 5v5, you have like a jungle and like your lanes, and you gotta try and like break through over the course of the game, right? Those kind of games are really just any 5v5 game is incredibly frustrating to play competitively. It's better if you actually like get a team, and you have like dedicated comms and stuff. It can be fun, like competitively. It's like a group experience. But the problem is you gotta like get good first, and that usually involves a lot of solo queue, right? Well, I mean, because I don't feel like it's particularly beneficial to queue, like, team up with people who are, like, bad long-term. I don't think it, like, helps you anyway. It's fine if you want to, like, play with your friends, but I don't think it makes it easier. But it's frustrating to play any competitive game that is 5v5, because most of the time, you can carry, but, like, how hard can you carry? You know what I mean? Like, how few things have to go wrong before it is no longer really in your hands, no matter how much you overperform for your rank in order to get it. And a lot of people at, like, the top ranks in games like this, or even, like, 3v3 games, like Rocket League, stuff like that, you know, you'll see the top players will, like, you know, show off how they can carry a lobby like that, and it's like, yeah, but you wouldn't be anywhere near that rank if you could actually carry it, you know what I mean? Like, you could be a gold and play like a diamond player. I don't think 1 diamond is enough of a difference between 4 golds playing bad versus 5 of them that are playing up to their rank usually, you know what I mean? It can be, but you have to, like, really pop off, you know what I mean? So occasionally I'll get into like phases where I like grinding multiplayer ranked games, but on the whole, I kind of hate it. It's very frustrating sometimes. Also, red snapper. I don't think I've caught one of those before. New friend for the museum. Oh, for sure. I think usually the difference between the bottom rank in a game and the highest rank in a game versus the bottom of the highest rank and the top of the highest rank marginally is pretty similar, which is insane to think about, right? Like, the fact that you could look at somebody who's like, I guess the main one that I think of just because I played it a lot is Rocket League. Back in the day, now they have like Grand Champion 1 through 3, and then Supersonic Legend, I think, is literally just the top 200 or something. I don't remember exactly. I like when games have like specific like leaderboard based rankings at the very top. I think that's cool. But back in the day, it only went up to Grand Champion, right? But the elo, like the hidden number that you would have to get to hit Grand Champion was like maybe 1540, I think, or I think it was 1540. and the top grand champs would be like 2200, maybe 2300. Like they would rank up, and keep in mind, you gain like 7 or 8 elo for a win. So you have to win like probably 15 games to gain 100 elo. So imagine the gap between the bottom or the top of a rank like that. You know, it's so massive. It's like not the same rank after a while. It's just completely different. Leagues of difference. That's just kind of how it goes. In a lot of like games, you know, like they don't, because there's also some merit to like making it able to, like making it more believable to hit the top rank in a game makes it more fun to grind in some ways, you know, it's like motivating, right? But the difference between that and like pro level is always just astoundingly large. Very, very big difference. I've never been pro in like any game, I don't think, to be honest, but back in the day I did hit #1 on the ranked ladder in Pokemon before. I've done that. That is the one game where I have been #1 in the world at something in some point. That being said, a lot of people have hit ranked 1 on the ranked ladder before, but you know what? I was on top for a little bit and it was cool. I'll settle for that, you know what I mean? I feel like I like competing in things, but a lot of my drive isn't like I need to be the best anymore. I'm not so big on like trying to be the best at things anymore. I just like to do my best. I think it's a fun way to approach life. I was first in a Roblox tycoon. That's fire, bro. I love that for you. I was first in a couple of like flash game speedrun categories back in the day, I think. I guess I've also been #1 at that, I think. I don't even know, man. It's been so long. I could never sell this camo tee. Wendy gave it to me. I have to put it in my storage. One of those things I have almost no intention of using, but it would be an insult to sell her gift. Wendy is too slay for that. Sitting AFK every night was the real it was one of those AFK games, I see. I remember I used to run like an auto clicker on Cookie Clicker, I think, at one point. I've played Cookie Clicker without the auto clicker too, obviously. Back when it was more fun, because I have a friend that was really into Cookie Clicker. Don't ask why. The answer is I don't know, but it was fun to do Cookie Clicker for a bit and have it like AFK. Or I like Bloons Monkey City. I liked playing that one. It was like one of those Bloons tower defense games, but you had to like wait for stuff. I don't know. Oh, I did not mean to put that on. Oops. I don't know. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but back when I was a kid and I would play like mobile games and stuff, right? I used to love playing games where the primary mechanic of the game, more or less, was just waiting. Like, I liked playing... Oh, I can hang this on the wall? Wait, I want to do that. Sorry. I liked playing... There was this one, it was called Happy Squirrels, that doesn't exist anymore, where you just had this, like, apartment building that was a tree, and you would build little rooms for the squirrels. Little, like, tycoon things and stuff like that. Where you wait 10 minutes for an upgrade? Oh, 10 minutes is nothing, bro. Most of the games that I would play, you'd be waiting days for upgrades after a certain point. Like... I would grind them as a kid, you know. I would play the ones where you have long waits, like sometimes like 48 hours for a thing. Also, this thing has a fin. Is this a shark? What the heck is that? A saw shark. You could call it a seesaw. That's kind of funny. That is true, you could. I was gonna say, yeah, that thing has a chainsaw for a face. Oh my god. Welcome back. What's up, Evie? Clash of Clans, I had to wait 3 weeks. Oh, okay, 3 weeks is violating. I'm not gonna lie. 3 weeks is crazy. At that point, they're just preying on you. They're just like, yeah, you know you want to buy the gems. You know you want to speed up the wait. You know you want these microtransactions, run me my money type shit, you know what I mean? That's what all the mobile games be on though. They're all about the microtransactions and stuff. How can we cook it into the game that it is so inconvenient for you that you will want it, but you're like into the game enough that you're just gonna pay at a point. I think one of the only games in the past few years that I've microtransactioned on was Pokemon Unite. Which is not my proudest, but especially because it's a MOBA game. Ugh, but I like playing with my friends, and it takes forever to unlock shit in that game sometimes. So, you know, occasionally I just be like, like $10 one time, fuck it. Kirby Clash? I've never even heard of Kirby Clash. Is that like a partnership that they did or something? Because if so, that's kind of cool. It's an unexpected collab. Racking up these Nook miles. I need to make a new fishing rod. Mine just broke. Where's my house at? It's over here? Yeah. Kirby fighting game. Oh, I didn't even know that Kirby had a fighting game. That's kind of sweet. Yeah, I was playing Smash Bros earlier today, and I'm actually better than I remembered myself being. So I was switching to like some of my like old quote-unquote mains that were definitely not mains. Like, I was never good at them. But, you know, I was dusting off. I was trying out Mario. I was playing Kirby and Pikachu and stuff. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun playing other characters. Although Sonic is still my favorite. If I'm ever playing somebody who can keep up with me on Sonic or is better than me, then I always just spam it. Because by far my best character. But it was kind of fun trying it out. Because I remember back in the day, back when I was playing a lot more like competitive Pokemon stuff, within the competitive Pokemon community, I made a little friend circle of people who were also like Smash players to some degree. Maybe not like playing tournaments, but they were like good at Smash, like really good. And I would just hop on lobbies with them and just get my ass beat for like a couple hours at a time back in the day. I had one guy, he was really good with like a lot of like off-tier characters like Incineroar and Ganondorf and stuff like that were like some of his faves. And I just could not beat him like hardly ever. He was a beast, dude. He was just so good. I would beat him maybe 1 in 50 games and I would feel hella good when I got that one win. Good at Lucario? Lucario is a fun character. I've never really been like I've never tried Lucario too much, but I think it's cool though. You ever go to the 2v2t Minecraft server? No, I've heard of it, but I never really got like into that stuff. Was it like it's like a mod pack, like a specific mod pack, right? I could just be completely tripping on that, but I think it was a mod pack. I never like, when I was a kid, I did love Minecraft, but I loved it for like 2 things. One was like Mineplex and Hypixel. I was a grinder on Mineplex and Hypixel. I loved playing those. And then I liked Pixelmon a lot. Was always like, I liked watching, what was his name? Lachlan. Lachlan would do these fucking videos. He would have these like series called Pixelmon Island where he would like get a bunch of YouTubers and they would all like do a survival island and then they would have a tournament at the end, and I loved that series. That was really fun to watch as a kid. Old Anarchy server. The people on there find your exact location by looking how your mind blocks drop. Oh, I hate Anarchy servers and stuff like that. I would not want to be on that. I really don't like playing games like that. Like, I had Rust and I refunded it within 2 hours because it was just not my style. It was so not my style. I'm just not a fan of like griefing other people and getting your shit broken and stuff like that. It can be funny, but I don't find it enjoyable enough to me. Like a Pokemon League Island? Kinda, yeah. It's just like a little tournament. You prep your team across like a little series and then everybody comes together and battles. But they weren't like that like good or anything, so it was kind of casual. It was fun. It's Reese and her main squeeze Cyrus. Okay. Okay, they want fancy anniversary photos. Okay. Cool with lending out my studio, but my wedding sets are running slightly behind schedule. I've ordered decorations and painted the walls and floor, but then a neat bird flew by and there went May. Dog, you lost a whole month because of that? No, you're coping hard. You're leaning hard on me right now. Alright, man, sure. I will do more unpaid labor in this game. Why not? Two great whites? Like an Animal Crossing, I'm assuming? Built their base 4 million blocks away and still got griefed. 4 million blocks? Dog, what is even the point? Who is running 4 million blocks from spawn? That's insanity. Dude. Like, if you're trying that hard to avoid the anarchy part of the server, why are you even playing it at that point? Just make your own survival world, man. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, we have the little lovebirds here. We gotta set up a little photo booth for them. You guys are so cheesy. Okay, okay. I get it, you guys are cute. A recreation of our entire wedding day. What does that entail? Oh. I just decorate here. My amazing side guy even built some custom wedding furniture for the shoot. Nice. Ooh, a wedding shoot. 6 years finding a base to get revenge. It took him 15 hours to destroy their base. Bro. Bro. I'm sorry, that is insane behavior. That is actually just crazy behavior. 6 years? Bro. Bro, you gotta drop the grudge. That is insanity. Like, at the end of the day, it is just a game, you know what I mean? Like, too much. That's absolutely insane. Which lighting? I kind of like the dimmer lighting. Oh, I can paint these? There's variations. Cute, chic, garden. I like the cute look. Okay, that down the middle looks good. Blue wedding rug. Yeah, that looks good to me. That's all the furniture I have here. So I guess that's my look for you guys. And I gotta get a pic. I need you guys to like, can you like face each other? Hello? Yo. Yo, why are they looking this way though? Look at each other. It's a wedding photo. Dude, it's a wedding photo. They're just looking off into space. That's the pose that they want. You can move them? I can? Yes. I would like to start the photo session. TT request. Yes, I will do it. I got you. Cool, let's do this. How do I move you? How do I move them in the photo? Oh. Wait. ZR maybe? No. Ah, okay. Well, that draws their attention at least. Oh, I can get like a frame on it too. That's kind of cool. I like the cinema look. There's filters. Ooh, pop is kind of nice. Dramatic is ugly. It's like very like warm, pinky kind of. I like that. Cool. Sure, let's take the photo. Boom. I don't know if I have much other ideas for a photo for you guys. Oh, I took that by accident. Cool. How do I... Okay, wait. Here we go. I can like get a zoomed one. Sure. I don't even know like what I'm doing here. let me get one with me. Let me photobomb. Hello. I'm just gonna photobomb their wedding shoot just because I can. There we go. The last one seemed nice. You like the one with me in it? Antique feels like a wedding photo? I could kind of get it. Like an old school one. Felt a bit plain for a wedding set? I'm not even paid to be here right now. Oh, they're giving me a wedding bench. I'm single, but thank you. Heart crystals. Oh. No more than 8 redemptions per day. Oh, is this like the currency that you work in, Mr. Carpenter guy? Psy guy? Hello. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's not like I can do anything else with this currency. I have 5 of these, so I could get a wedding bench that I already have, wedding decoration, the wedding walls, or the rug. He does kind of, he got the Elvis hair. I see it. I can see it, yeah. We'll take the rug. I think there are definitely VTubers out there that like have... I think it's becoming like more normal to have like a relationship not be a super private thing in the content creation sphere, which I think is good. I think that's a good thing on the whole. Bro, I was doing all this work and this boy is literally just sitting out here doing kung fu stances. Bro, you need help tomorrow? Oh my god. Maybe I won't help this Harvey guy. Maybe I should just leave him be. I mean, I'm not gonna be playing the game tomorrow. We'll see if it's next time. I totally disagree, actually. I think that most people are VTubers because, sorry, what is this guy saying right now? Liquidation. Nooks Cranny. Buy your packages. Oh. Oh, I guess it's payment for this? What was I saying? I think that most people who become VTubers, A, it's like a way to express yourself that you can't normally express yourself. B, it's like a really good way to have like a brand design, kind of like a mascot or a logo type thing. It's very easy for branding. And C, just like, it kind of filters your audience to people that share interests with you. You know, a lot of the time, the type of people to watch VTubers, you know, maybe they like anime or like Japanese music, things like that. kind of like niche interest, you know, stuff like that. And yes, it's cute. I mean, it doesn't have to be cute. It can be like cool and stuff too, but I think that's a lot of the sort of pull. I think in general, like the types of people who are too anxious to be a streamer just because because the thing is, VTuber models are very expensive. If you're too anxious to use a webcam and that's your only reason for being a VTuber, like you're probably not cut to stream, like just in general, I would say. For the most part, it's a, you know, it's a very kind of vulnerable thing. You gotta like put yourself out there a lot, and it's not for everybody, which is fine. But I definitely don't think it's so much of like a like hide your face thing. Like you can want privacy and not have it be. That's the other thing too. Like being a VTuber is nice to have privacy. And at the same time, I don't necessarily look at it as like necessarily like an anxiety thing as much as it is just like a peace of mind thing, you know? I don't even think that PNG tuber is necessarily like anxiety is not the right word for it. Being a PNG tuber just means that A, you don't want to spend that much money because you're not serious, or B, like you're trying it out before you do it. Like, you know, I was a PNG tuber under a different name for a while before I decided to be a VTuber. And I think it's a good thing to test the waters for, you know, with a free model or like a PNG that doesn't cost you that much or whatever. I think it's a good thing to like know that you like streaming or whatever before you're just like, yep, I'm gonna drop a couple $1,000s or even a few $100s on a model, you know? Like, it's a lot of money. Is a PNG tuber a VTuber? Is the modern is a hot dog is a hot dog a sandwich? I would say a PNG tuber can be, but is not always a VTuber, if that makes sense. Like in the same way that you could argue that a hot dog is a sandwich, but like it doesn't have to be, right? I mean, okay, I guess it's not really the same. I don't feel like the parallel is answerable in the same way in my heart, but I will say this, like, most PNG tubers are very tied to the VTuber community, but there are a lot of YouTubers from, like, the art community and, like, the animation community and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that, like, just like to represent themselves through something like an OC like that that's not necessarily a VTuber, right? If anything, I think PNG tubers kind of came first, right? If you think about it. Because if you think about those, like, art animation channels like Jaden and stuff like that from back in the day, like, I know Jaden's is kind of based on her, like, IRL look, but it's kind of, I guess, like a precursor in a lot of ways. Or, like, you know, the Odd One's Out. Odd One Out is probably a good one to reference, actually, because his character is just a very generic little stick guy, but it's his little stick guy in his style. But I wouldn't, like, think of it as a VTuber, I suppose. It's hard to say. I know Jaden is a VTuber now. Yeah, I know that. But yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of those, like, all X is Y, but not all Y is X, or whatever type arguments and things like that. Why are we talking about Kwebbelkop, bro? In general, I would rather you guys don't just, like, randomly bring up other streamers and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that, like, having AI run stuff is, like, the coolest, but it can be. It depends how you do it, you know what I mean? Something like Neurosama is kind of cool, but it all depends. AI is in a growing phase. There's not good laws on it. Stuff's gonna happen. It'll change. Give it, like, 5 years. When things start actually getting regulated and stuff like that. You know, we'll see what it's at then, is kind of how I see it. I mean, obviously, fully independent AI would be bad, because then that's like the supercomputer, like, take over the human race, the whole trope come to life. But if you think about it, like, AI is already independent. It's just independent, but only within a set framework, you know what I mean? Like, the whole point of AI is that you don't need a person necessarily to, like, do a thing for you. It's artificial intelligence. It knows how to, like, do stuff on its own. The key difference is just that they're set up in ways where there's limits on what intelligence it does have. A lot of the tools are, frankly, kind of like a slap in the face to the art fields so far, but I can respect the like, at least the idea of trying to make things more accessible. But obviously, if there was like some supercomputer or some shit, that would be not good. Yeah, of course, right? AI, because the thing is, self-learning AI is already not good in general. And nobody can program an AI that can just know everything like that, you know what I mean? AI is always, I would say has always, and for the foreseeable future will be, for hyper-specific tools. It is to make specific, like, things more accessible. And that's just the direction of AI in general. It's not really beneficial for somebody to make a supercomputer like that. There's not really, like, it would be so unfathomably difficult for what, too, you know what I mean? Neuro is very heavily programmed to, like, work off of, like, first of all, Vettel has to program Neuro to actually be able to play the games. And aside from that, like, if you think about it, like, chatbots exist on, like, a large scale, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a necessarily new concept to have an AI chatbot. He just attached a TTS to it and made it read Twitch chat instead of reading, like, I don't know, like a one-on-one, like, message chat, things like that. Everything we as... It could, in theory, learn everything we as humans already know, but it's not exactly learning. Well, yeah, it's not really learning. It's basically, like, just kind of acting out, like, formulas, I would imagine, is more what it's like. As opposed to, like, actually learning and, like, intuiting things and understanding. I think it's more just executing, like processes, right? I don't really think it's, like, particular, because even self-learning AI, you're like teaching it what it has to do. It's not like it necessarily, like, you're giving it values and letting it run processes to meet the values you give it, you know what I mean? I don't know. AI was definitely not non-existent a few years ago. Some of the modern AI technology is, but AI has been around for ages. If you could, you'd make an AI that could play Kirby? Why not? Go do it. Go make games, as Pirate Software says. Or, well, in this case, go make an AI. Go make things. Go make stuff. He says that, too. The only thing stopping you is your own mind. There's nothing stopping you. You could go do that right now if you wanted. Cannot program? Yeah, but you can learn. You can learn for free. There's lots of resources out there. More that learning totally new things is unrelated to what it's doing now. AI is training only be trained with existing material. That's what I was having struggle actually putting into words, but what I was trying to get across. Thank you. Yeah. Because, like, AI doesn't, like, discover new things particularly. It just kind of takes, like, a data set and optimizes itself to, like, use it, I guess is the way to put it, right? That's just how it actually, like, that's pretty much how every instance of AI functions. Only thing stopping you is knowledge? Yeah, but I'm saying, you can learn basically anything in this world if you just try it, you know what I mean? I taught myself, I wouldn't say I'm great at Japanese, I'm not fluent, but I have, like, relatively conversational Japanese. I taught myself how to video edit, how to mix songs, how to record music, how to write music. I taught myself a lot of skills. Exactly, see? Like Salt said, started to code back in August. He has a job doing coding. He's not just a hobbyist, he literally does it. You know what I mean? Like, you can learn a lot on your own very fast. The only thing is that people are scared of failure, but the biggest fail is never trying, is what I always say. It is, you know, if you are failing at something, that means that you're learning. It's literally just a scope of mindset, you know what I mean? Failure is just a mistake, and what do you, like, you learn from mistakes, you know what I mean? No tools to program with? You have a phone? You have a computer? I mean, you have to have something. You're in chat right now. Things like, there's tons of programming engines that are completely free, and there's also websites that will teach you how to code for completely free, and like YouTube and stuff like that. You know, I know that not everybody has the most fortunate circumstances, but you can definitely find ways to do things, I think. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely, like, a difference to be said between things where it's like, oh, if I knew how to do that, that would be cool, but I'm not interested in actually, like, learning and, like, putting in the work versus, like, things where you're actually like, oh, I want to do this, and then you learn how to do it. But I do think it's worth having the conversation, right? Like, for me, one of those things is, like, art. Like, I think art is really cool, and I love artists, and I have a ton of respect. And I like drawing casually occasionally, but I could never really envision myself being really good at art, and I don't... You know, I probably could get pretty good if I, like, put a lot of time into it, but it's just not what I enjoy, like, hustling like that, you know what I mean? But there are a lot of other skills that I did teach myself that I'm proud that I taught myself, and I think that it's an underrated skill to teach yourself skills in modern society, you know? I think it's a big direction, because, like, post-secondary is so expensive now, bro. Who got money for school anymore? Nobody does. Everybody's going into debt for it. But there's, like, a rise of career fields and stuff like that that you can kind of, like, teach your... Like, you can kind of learn through other mediums, like just programs and stuff like that. And then go on to like make a career for yourself out of stuff, you know? And I think stuff like that is dope. Homeschooled? Yeah. I mean, exactly. I mean, if you were homeschooled, you probably had to do a lot of, like, self-learning, I would imagine. So I think in general, self-learning is just a sick skill set. If you ever think that there's something that would be cool to do and you can't do it, then I think the biggest favor you can do yourself in life is to try. Because a lot of the time, even if you don't succeed, just the progress that you make is so awesome, and you'll find yourself, like, coming back to try things again. Like, I remember when I was first kind of getting ready to be a VTuber, I'd been singing for a couple years, but I was still not anywhere near where I'm at now with it. And I didn't know anything about audio engineering and vocal mixing and things like that. I had no clue, no experience. I'd never made a music video. My Japanese was pretty bad. And, you know, I worked a bunch of hours, I saved a lot of money, and I taught myself to vocal mix, and I taught myself to, you know, as long as I could get the art, as I just tried literally this weekend, putting out my first music video, a lot of people liked it. And it's not, like, professional necessarily, but I'm very proud of, like, the work that I was able to accomplish, right? And I think that there's a lot of, like, argument to be had that more people would be able to like do things that you couldn't envision yourself even like being capable of if you just kind of like try, you know what I mean? It's so scary to try in today's world, but it's so worth it, I would say. I would think the AI would be better than Twitch chat playing game. Twitch chat playing game usually is terrible. Because it's just chaos. You got people in there actively griefing. Yeah, gym is another good one, for sure. I think in general, it doesn't matter too much what experiences you choose, but living a life that is rich in experiences is a great life to live. That's what I feel. It is always good to devote some time in your day to doing something that you find meaningful. It doesn't have to be anything deep. But you know, like, it's good to have outlets, I guess is the best way to put it, right? Everybody in life has things that they don't want to do that they gotta do. It's part of life. Some people choose to ignore them for a while until they can't. But, you know, I think in general, it is good to find outlets that can motivate you. And will get you through a lot of hard stuff. How did this become such a, like, philosophical stream, bro? This is just what happens when I stream Animal Crossing. I just end up getting into these super long, deep conversations. I like deep convos, though. I'm a philosopher in my head. I'm not a real philosopher, though. But it's kind of fun to voice out long, like, thought chains that I have, you know? Oh, what is that? That guy looks kind of cool. Tilapia. Do tilapia really look like that? He has, like, RGB fins, bro. His fins have, like, a sick fade on it. It looks like too colorful to be a tilapia, but I could just be completely tripping because I don't know if I've ever seen an actual tilapia. I've seen like the cooked fish. I've eaten those. It's a really awesome mindset. Thank you. Thank you. I spent a lot of time working on it. In general, like, I think my brain is very systematic, is the best way that I can put it. Like, I know Myers-Briggs and, like, the MBTI, like, personality tests and stuff like that, not accurate. It is horribly inaccurate, in fact. You are very likely to take it 2 times. If you were to take it and then wait a week and take it again, I think it's pretty likely that just based on the variance of any given day, you'll end up with a different type. I'm pretty sure that I've tested INTP and ENFJ, which are literally opposite spectrums. Just literally every letter is different. But if you understand the theory behind it, the like Jungian, or is that how it's pronounced? Jungian? I don't know. The cognitive stack theory is what it's called, I think. And I'm not gonna say that this is hard science. It's not at all hard science. Pretty much none of psychology is. It's probably arguable how much of soft science it is. But just to humor how it is, right? The idea is that the way that people think can be categorized into like 8 different kind of like systems or preferences. So like, as an example, the top of like the INTP, which is like introverted, intuition, thinking, what's the P even? Perceiving, I think. Anyway, the top of it is like introverted thinking, which is like very internalized thinking it's very systematic. You have like a lot of rules in your head that you kind of create from your experiences. So like what I tend to do, like the way that I tend to think, and I think it falls pretty in line with the description if you like read up on stuff like this, which is big psychology nerd shit. Feel free to not like at all. It's just a goofy little test, but I like to basically try and see what I can learn from my experiences and create like systems in my head of how things work, and then extrapolate my understanding of things outwards, right? Which, I mean, everybody does this to an extent, I'm sure, right? But I really like to basically sort of experience thing, reflect on the thing, and then like think about like how I could extend that experience into something different. So how can I explain this like logically? This is hard to explain. I get a lot of new like ideas of like things to try. So when I made probably my first song cover, when I started making that, I would sort of get ideas for like different songs that I could try to do and like what effects I would need to learn to do that, and then I would get interested in learning that. Or like I started for a bit because I was writing, I was finding that writing in Japanese was a good way for me to study. It was a good study exercise for me. And I also love Japanese music. I had a stint where I was trying to write my own like songs in Japanese. Like I was writing some ballads and shit because that was just what I was in at the time. It was like Japanese ballad music, like J-pop, like ballad type stuff. And I can guarantee you there's a lot of grammar errors in those songs, but it was actually a good way to learn vocab and stuff, and like learning grammar and things like that. I was like pleasantly surprised at how like branching that idea forward ended up sort of working. And it gives me like, I learned a lot of like structural ideas about like music writing and things like that from trying it out. I don't know, man. I just like to experience shit. I think it's fun. Since you speak Japanese, isn't the writing gibberish? No. No, of course not. And Japanese has 3 alphabets, which sounds stupid, but it actually makes it way more readable because there are a decent amount of words that look the same on paper. It is to the point where it feels cursed if I don't have kanji and stuff in there. I would rather have kanji that I have to look up to see what it is than to see everything in hiragana, actually. If you asked me when I started out, I was like, why, you know, when you're like a noob and you don't understand anything, you're all Dunning-Krugered out, you're like, why is there all of these alphabets? Just use hiragana or romaji or something and just have it all be like one thing, and I'll just read it and be easy, right? Because I started Japanese really by singing Japanese songs, and I still to this day use like romaji lyrics because it's more phonetic and I can like process it faster, right? But nowadays it's like I would rather have kanji that I have to look up than to read in just romaji or hiragana, because it just all like blends together and it's like really weird and like just kind of, I don't know, it's just very cluttered if you don't have it. The 3 alphabet system actually works excellently in Japanese and I love it. Can't tell the difference between Japanese and Chinese. Well, part of the thing for that is that kanji in Japanese is literally like they're Chinese characters, right? So if there's a kanji in Japanese, it exists in Chinese. It might be different reading, but it's stolen from there, right? The difference is that Japanese also will have like hiragana and katakana mixed in usually. So like, you know, maybe if it's just like a specific word or two, it might be all kanji for both and they look about identical. But generally speaking, if you're creating any sort of sentence or anything, it'll use the other alphabets in Japanese, so you can like see the difference in that. And also just like in the way that the languages sound, I think that pitch accent exists to a large degree in Japanese, but it's way more important, I think, in Chinese from what I've heard. Like, I don't know, you can just hear people like talking so differently. Why do that when you could just like... You could just look up like what you wanted to write and like copy it down. But also, I mean, like, it's a very common thing to do for like game art and stuff like that, is to just kind of invent your own language by just sort of putting random lines that represent letters and stuff like that. I don't think it's uncommon at all to do that for like world building. But Japanese is a cool language. If you're ever interested in learning languages, it's hard as fuck, but it is a cool one to learn. Just want the writing to look Japanese. Right, but like, if you want it to look Japanese, then why not just actually use Japanese, is what I'm saying, right? I think Japanese art and like style is like very culturally trendy right now, which is cool. I love to see that. But in a lot of ways, people will, like, it's very normal. Like, even if you look at Japanese products themselves, like stuff from Japan, a lot of it is just English loanwords or like very simple words. Like, it's not necessarily like they're out here running big kanji compounds for brand names and shit like that. You know, if you walk in and you wanted to have an Apple store and you make it say Appuru or something on the sign, like, it's not gonna look particularly like crazy. You can even write it in English. I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of like English. I know that they wear like graphic tees that have English text in Japan sometimes. I've seen that. Or people will have like shirts with English on it, which is cool. I definitely feel like I like having shirts occasionally. I only own like one or two, but I always thought it's cool to have like a shirt with like Japanese writing on it, just because I'm into that. But also, you'll see people that don't speak Japanese like it for the like anime aesthetic or whatever sometimes. It probably goes the like both ways, you know? Like, there's some people in Japan that really like certain like aspects of Western culture. Like, I think Disney is the big one I can think of. There's some girls that are like really into Disney from Japan, and they want to go to Disneyland and stuff like that, and I think that's super cute. I love that for them. Oh no, it's konnichiwa. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. Everybody learns like hello first. That's how all language learning starts. You learn one word, usually common greeting and stuff, and then you kind of just branch it out. I'll teach you another one right now. Konbanwa. It's like this, and it means good evening instead of just hello. Or like konnichiwa is like good afternoon usually, right? You say it in the afternoon. Konbanwa is like the hello of the evening that you use. So if it's like evening time, you can greet somebody with that instead. There's a lot of cool like greetings in Japanese. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff in there that I wish. There's a lot of words in Japanese that don't have like a good English counterpart that I've learned, and it like, I think it's really cool as somebody who grew up as a monolingual, right? Somebody who grew up only speaking one language. It's very culturally eye-opening to learn how the world is spoken and like expressed in a different language, especially like Japan is very culturally different on the whole from Canada, right? So even though there's similarities, I've like had new ways of thinking of things after I started learning Japanese, right? And like thinking of things from that angle, right? Because sometimes when you're trying to speak a language, instead of trying to translate your English thought into Japanese, you start to learn how to think of it in a Japanese mindset, right? It like changes your like frame. Like you have, you know, people have like a kind of different personality almost, some people say, when you're speaking a different language. It's kind of like that, you know what I mean? Even if you're the same person and you have the same like ideas, you express them differently and it can change the tone entirely, I think, which is cool. You knew that one? Nice. I think it's kind of like low-key kind of racist just to say that saying gibberish with an accent sounds like Japanese to people that don't speak Japanese. Because you can say that about any language that people don't know what it sounds like. If you put an accent on just making random noises and people don't know what a language sounds like, you can probably convince them that. I don't think it's like Japanese is particularly... I don't know, I just don't like the... It's a very beautiful language. I don't like the idea of calling it like one step from gibberish, kind of. Because language is beautiful. And it's very complex, and I have a lot of respect for it. Let me teach you guys an example of a word that doesn't translate well to English. Oh wait, I got another crafting recipe. Ooh. There's a kind of saying that people will use in Japanese a lot, especially if you're doing like work with people, is yoroshiku onegai shimasu, right? It kind of means like thank you, but also like I'm looking forward to working with you, but also like I think I'm looking forward to working with you is like the best way that I can phrase it. But it's like a greeting. Like, you know, you kind of when you're gonna I guess it's kind of in a lot of ways like when you're gonna rely on somebody or like be in something with somebody together, you kind of like use it and it's like a uniting word almost, you know. It's like it puts you on the same team in a lot of ways is the way that it feels. Sounds like a whole sentence. I mean it is, but it's a 2-word sentence. Onegai shimasu. Like if you were to translate it word for word, yoroshiku. How I don't actually know what yoroshiku itself would like directly translate to, which it just goes to show you like I don't even like think of it in like an English sense necessarily. But onegai shimasu is like kind of to make a wish or like to make a request, I guess. But the like nuance of the word is the real like thing that sets it apart, I would say. It's like, it's very much a word that in a work setting, please look after me is a very good way to put it too. I think that is a great way to put it, right? It has that idea of like, I'll be relying on you a bit, but we're like kind of like in it together, you know? Or a looser, like, pleased to meet you. Yeah, for sure. I would say so too. There's so many like situations where yoroshiku onegai shimasu like works. You know what I mean? It is a very friendly and respectful word, and there's a lot of those, which I love. Japanese has a very like big business aspect to their culture in a lot of ways, which can be really trash in some ways, but there's a lot of respect and very respectful language, which is very cool. Please treat me favorably, stuff like that. Yeah, you use it when you're gonna work with somebody, right? So it's kind of like, you know, like a way of saying like, you know, like let's you know, like I'll be in your care kind of. Like there's another sort of greeting that gets used that's a little more business. It's called osewa ni narimasu, which is like I guess that one is more directly like I'll be in your care, like thank you for looking after me type thing, you know what I mean? You use that as kind of that's like the casual version. There's a lot of punctuation in Japanese for like politeness or like business language, but you know, there's a lot of stuff. There's a word that I really like that the VTuber community has kind of co-opted, which is like otsukare, which is basically, if you were to translate it directly, it means like you must be tired, but it kind of has more of a nuance of like thank you for your hard work. And it's honestly something I find really wholesome is seeing all the different VTubers have their own like co-op of otsu, like OTSU, and then like they'll put their name or something. And like seeing their like viewers basically say like thank you for your hard work, because a lot of the time I feel like streaming is like a job that is not seen like a job in a lot of ways for people that do it full time. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a job, but I do like the language. Like I think it's very cool to have that kind of respectful culture like that. It's kind of interesting too. Otsukare can be like an after the fact thing, like thank you for your hard work, but it can also be used as like just a hello while you're at work, like kind of like a oh, like you're hard at work right now, like I recognize that, but like just encapsulated as a hello, you know what I mean? It is very sweet. I like it a lot. I'm definitely a big fan of the lingo. Ayo, respectfully, Evie, I'm not really vibing with you in my chat, so I'm gonna be removing you from the chat. My apologies. I'm just not really vibing with you. I'm gonna add a chat rule after today's stream that I've actually been not thinking of a way to put into words, but I would like to put into words, and I just thought of it now. Is I have like a rule for like, please don't talk about other streamers if I don't bring it up, which I think is a completely valid rule. But I think I'm gonna generalize or add another rule to like, please like don't be super like off topic or self-centered in your chatting. Cause I feel like we get chatters in here sometimes that are like, I love when people come in and they share about their experiences and themselves, but there's also people that almost just use it as like a, hey, I'm gonna offload my everything onto you right now, just unprompted. You know what I mean? And it just takes, it's like, yo, we're like having a conversation, and you just like hopped in out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel about that. Because I think it also can be like kind of disruptive sometimes. I know they probably don't mean anything ill by it, but you know. Yeah, there are a lot of very versatile words in Japanese for sure. I think that is one of the coolest things about Japanese is they have words that are very splashable, you know what I mean? Like you can use them in a lot of scenarios. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna add that chat rule though, because I feel like sometimes people like to come into live streams and instead of treating it like a conversation, they just treat it like a dumping ground. Which I mean, to be fair, I mean that you could have a conversation that is like that. It's just not the type of conversation I'm trying to have. It is what it is. I've dealt with infinitely. You know what's so great about being a streamer? Is that when I get people that are really sort of kind of obnoxious or tone deaf, I can just click the mute button and then it's like not my problem anymore. I remember working in retail where it was my problem to make sure that they left the store feeling, you know, if within every inch of my power that they didn't feel like they had a bad experience despite treating me like garbage, you know what I mean? I can't honestly think in my heart of hearts that anybody who is like really like kind of some of these people that are very socially unaware while they talk and stuff like this, I have to feel like they've never done anything customer service adjacent before, is the vibe that I get. I don't know. I just think it's such a good experience to get for yourself. I never like to be rude to people that are... Oh my, what the fuck is that? Great white shark, holy sheesh. That thing is like 2 times as big as me. Miss that catch, I'm getting eaten. Oh, that's a scorpion. Oh my god. I want to catch it. Check me out. I seen his little tail. Where you at? What? Oh, he was hiding behind the tree. That's some bullshit, bruh. I thought he was further down. No. Is he still there? Come here. Where you at? Where you at, Scorpion? I think he's gone. I think he left. Damn. Damn, man, I feel like I've seen the scorpions too, but I've never caught one yet. They always fucking get me. It is what it is. Alright, let me make this donation real quick. Hey Blathers, I have a whole ass shark. Boom. How do Nah, you cannot tell me that that whole ass shark fit in that teeny little bag. I don't even think you could like Tetris piece it into there no matter what you did with it. Give me facts about the great white shark. I'm curious what kind of facts you would give me. Let me see. Obviously known first and foremost for their biting. They are masters of the craft. They do lose teeth regularly through biting related activities, but luckily those teeth grow back quickly. I've never heard of that before. That's cool. Their missing teeth can be regrown in a single day? Just imagine their tooth fairy related income. That's a good one. Look at his derpy little eyes while he delivers a line like that. Just that cute little smile. I love Blathers. Very fascinating. I don't know how you could grow a whole tooth in one day. That's kind of insane. Thank you, Blathers. The title more billion? Of course. Yes. Elden Ring on Saturday. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. Bro, I had to emphasize how astronomically large my debt is. You know, it's actually 348,000 bells, but that's like pretty close to 10 more billion. Or what? I don't even remember what I think I put 10 more billion bells in the thumb. Did you guys like the thumbnail today? I've been playing around with those like thumbnails with like text boxes from the characters and stuff. I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, but Elden Ring will be back. I was sick. I had a really bad headache and I was just really not feeling it, so I had to cancel the Elden Ring stream. But you know, we'll be back on it. DLC is coming soon too, right? I don't know when the DLC drops, but I know it's soon. So we might have to up the scale on the Elden Ring a little bit. Grind it out a little bit maybe to get to the DLC. But yeah, okay. I think I'm probably about good for today. Let me go show you guys the schedule if you haven't seen it. We got Splatoon on Wednesday. Rita's doing a Splatoon tournament at the end of the month. So I'm trying to get back to S rank. I've actually never been S rank in Splatoon. In the OG, I think I peaked at like A- or A, because I was a little noob back then, but I'm A+. I actually had one chance at S rank and I failed it off stream. But I'm hoping that on Wednesday I can get S rank. That'd be pretty cool. Thursday, Reventure is like a cute little indie game that I like. Friday, we're gonna like make a short cover just on stream, just a little music content. I think will be fun. And then Elden Ring on Saturday, of course. I'm also gonna try to finish the rhythm game video for Sunday. I'm hoping I can get it done for Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. That is the plan, though. But yeah, it was nice hanging out with you guys. Since you know I didn't really get to talk to you guys much. A teeny little stream on Sunday, but. Nice catching up with everybody. Thank you for hanging as always. Love doing these little Animal Crossing streams. Always fun. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or evening. Have a good one. Bye-bye.